Thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's episode. Every show and movie you want to watch these days seems to be on a different streaming platform or subscription service. Can you really say you know which you're paying for right now and if you use them? Today's sponsor, Rocket Money, is here to help. Rocket Money is the app you need to save more and manage your money better. A super easy way to save more money is by canceling those subscriptions you don't use. Rocket Money has helped save its customers up to $740 a year when you use all the app's premium features. You can even use the app to create a budget. Rocket Money can analyze your spending habits to create a custom budget that works for your lifestyle. To save more and spend less, join over 5 million members using Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/TVSins or click the link in the description to get started for free.
She took every little bit of power I had and left me with household appliances.
No magic? How can you deny the obvious witchcraft surrounding air fryers? Yeah, super unexpected that a random mug of liquid that's been sat out for 3 years while you were in a mind prison tastes like absolute ass.
The house is yours, random boy. Be sure to tell the vengeance seekers I said hi.
Take note, Gen Z, the only way left for you to own a house is to free a witch from a powerful curse. And even then, you're stuck in the suburbs with vengeance seekers. Or as they're otherwise known, HOAs.
Road is no place for a kid.
I'm 16.
Kids.
Okay, so confession, I know an egregious amount about you.
How did Teen manage to discover Agatha and find out so much about her when, as far as we know, Fury and Shaeld have no idea who she is? And sure, I'm certain we'll find out that random Teen won't be nearly as random as we've been led to think. But why isn't his detailed knowledge of her setting off alarm bells for Agatha? Shouldn't she think it's weird that he knows so much?
That's why I saved you from the spell you were under.
Saved? She was the lead in her own detective TV show, kid. She was living the dream. What you've done is drag her into a reality where she's the powerless lead in a spinoff to someone else's show that was itself completely undermined by someone else's movie. Nothing to brag about.
If you've got the goods to break a spell cast by the Scarlet Witch, why do you need the road?
I've studied, don't get me wrong, but that can only take you so far.
Teen will go on to say that to get the powers he wants, he has to walk the witch's road, which kind of suggests that he doesn't have the goods that Agatha is apparently so impressed by and believes were required to free her. So how did he break the spell, and why does Agatha still not question how he pulled it off?
Who are you?
My name is...
Hexes that draw attention to the exact thing they're trying to conceal. I'm not going to pretend to know how these spells work, but surely there's a better way of hiding his identity that doesn't scream, "I'm a secret! I'm a secret! Aren't you dying to know who I am?"
What do you know about covens?
Just that they're drawn together by mysterious forces of fate.
Which is writer talk for pay no attention to how convenient the next 15 minutes of Agatha forming a 5-person coven in less than 12 hours is about to feel because we just told you fate is taking care of it, okay?
Within any 3-mile radius, there will be a collection of witchy enough people to form a coven.
Any 3-mile radius? Any? How does that rule work at sea or in the sky? Hell, f***ing Nebraska couldn't guarantee there are humans within a 3-mile radius, let alone witchy ones.
There's something else. It's not the first time your witchkin betrayed you. That's why you're here. And I am not interested.
Then why not keep quiet? Agatha was ready to leave. Why expose yourself as the real deal if you want nothing to do with her? This is like the pilot saying, "Is there a doctor on board?" And someone replies, "Yes, but I'm a doctor of mushrooms." Well, I'm also a medical doctor, but I'm on vacation and not interested in helping. Also, that's right, the first witchy type person they investigate is a legit witch. Yeah, I know the 3-mile radius deal is doing the heavy lifting here, but you could have at least shown us a mini montage of fraudsters, flat earthers, and astrologers, so I knew they had to work a little for it.
Every witch has their process.
And this witch's process is to obtain as many lamps and candles as possible while also maintaining the lowest level of lighting possible. It's quite a skill.
Witches like you are the reason people think we poison apples and steal children.
Is Lilia insinuating Agatha was Walt Disney in one of her previous eras?
I found this on your door. The path you're currently on leads nowhere.
That's weird. I don't remember Agatha telling us that the Covenstead ensured 100% of the witches within that 3-mile radius would also be conveniently incentivized to form a coven too.
That was amazing. And we got a team roster out of the deal too.
It's an unbelievable bit of good fortune, isn't it? No, seriously, I don't believe it.
My probiotic candles are perfect for both ambiance and
Metabolic regulation.
Wow, this show really said we can't get Gwyneth Paltrow back into the MCU, but she sent us some free products to include in our next series, so I guess there's that.
I'm really sorry about your recent legal troubles.
Calling your fictional news website The News. Also, we're now 2 for 2 on the witches insist they want nothing to do with Agatha until their legal troubles are spelled out for all to see front. Again, neither Agatha or the teen think it's weird that this has happened twice in as many hours, and neither suspect they're still in a TV show, handing them plot progression after plot progression.
She's a blood witch.
A blood witch is...
Child of a witch.
Teen apparently did enough witchy research to learn about the road and how to free Agatha from a Scarlet Witch-induced mind prison, but apparently didn't learn about the different types of witches along the way. Sorry, but this kind of feels like knowing what happened to Gandalf at the Battle of Wolf 359, but somehow not knowing he's a Time Lord.
You Grivers don't get it. It's just a stupid song.
40 million copies worldwide, beg to differ.
40 million copies worldwide what? Sold? Streamed? Given away out of the back of a truck? Specifics matter.
How did you...
I'm an ex-cop. It's going to be the answer to a lot of questions.
A lot of the questions that the show isn't prepared / can't be bothered to answer, like how being an ex-cop allows you to find the current address of a total stranger who randomly dropped by your store.
Why don't you head upstairs and let us just do our thing, okay?
That way, you'll be the audience's way of viewing the creepy people that are arriving both perfectly on time, but also too late to stop me bullshitting this spell.
Am I supposed to know this song?
Yes, you are. And it's weird that none of the other actual witches here don't question the fact that you don't. If I had a nickel for every recent Disney Plus series that featured a coven of witches conjuring a dark ritual by singing, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. I mean, sure, it looks cool, but would they still be going through these perfectly staged theatrics if there wasn't an audience? If Teen hadn't been out there, would they already be in the basement? Or are they bound to synchronize spook stalking as their only mode of transport? A couch? Really? He's barricading a door with something that wouldn't even stop him, and he doesn't have superpowers that we know of or care about. Yet. Probably ever.
It did not take this long last time.
Title of the sequel to my sex tape? Yeah, if I'm ever getting haunted like this, I'm definitely going to sit right next to a window and chill out instead of going to the Coven of Witches in the basement for protection.
Was that there before?
Nope, it had to wait for its cue, which consisted of the cloaked Samaras breaking into the house and you guys having a heated argument. I think that's in the ballad somewhere too. People love that Sam Raimi shit they did to Wanda in Multiverse of Madness, so let's make sure to include some of that sweet bendy limb stare walking into this arrangement too, even though it really doesn't make any sense. When they were handing out the invites, Agatha said,
Be there at 5.
So why does she cut it so close? Could Agatha not have scheduled this for 4 p.m. and missed the creepy cloak people by a full hour? It's just a follow-up note that Sharon is still going along with the follow the blue flowered road that happens to be in Agatha's basement, as if she knows it'd be rude to interrupt the final crescendo of the episode.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Okay, so confession, I know an egregious amount about you.
Oh my God, I got my very own stalker.
What witch in her right mind would join Agatha Harkness's coven?
I think it's this poncho. I mean, it's impossible to be unhappy in a poncho.
Say hi, pet.
Hi.
It's fine, it's just us.
Why are we whispering?
Apparently some people needed skin grafts.
I have done nothing wrong ever in my life.
Pancho!
There will be no foolish wand-waving or silly incantations in this class.
So who's going high?
Someone give me a cigarette. Now!